In the sunlit lands of ancient Greece, there lived a wise and talented inventor named Daedalus. He was known far and wide for his incredible creations and ingenious mind. Daedalus had a young son named Icarus, who was full of curiosity and dreams. Thank you for your like, share, and subscribe. They lived on the island of Crete, where Daedalus worked for King Minos, the powerful ruler of the island. One day, King Minos approached Daedalus with a grand challenge. He wanted a labyrinth so complex that no one who entered could find their way out. Daedalus, accepting the task, built a vast and intricate maze, weaving twists and turns so cunning that even he could barely navigate it. This labyrinth then served as a prison for the fearsome Minotaur, a creature half man and half bull. Thank you for your subscription. But soon, Daedalus found himself in a predicament. King Minos, wary of Daedalus's knowledge of the labyrinth, and fearing he might reveal its secrets, imprisoned Daedalus and Icarus in a high tower. They were trapped and had no escape by land or sea. Daedalus, however, was determined not to live his days in captivity. An idea sparked in his inventive mind, inspired by watching the birds flit freely through the skies. If we cannot escape by land or sea, then we shall fly, he declared with hope dancing in his eyes. And so Daedalus began to gather feathers, big and small, from the birds passing by. He meticulously glued them together with beeswax to form two sturdy pairs of wings, one for himself and one for Icarus. Thank you for your subscribe our channel to be the first who see our new stories. Before taking flight, Daedalus turned to Icarus, eyes serious but full of love. My son, he urged, we will fly away from this place on these wings of feathers and wax. But listen closely, you must not fly too high or too low. Keep a steady path, and all will be well. Excited and a bit scared, Icarus nodded, promising to heed his father's instructions. Together over the tower wall, they leaped into the open blue, the wings beating against the air. At first all was well. They soared like eagles, leaving the troubles of Crete behind. Icarus swooped and dived, his laughter echoing, exhilarated by the freedom he had never known. But as the sun claimed the sky, Icarus's caution began to wane. Ignoring his father's warnings, the thrill of flight overtook him, and he soared higher and higher. Thank you for your like and subscribe. Unfortunately, the warmth of the sun softened the wax binding the feathers, and one by one, they began to fall. Icarus, my son, cried Daedalus, horror-struck as he watched his son plummet from the sky. Icarus fell rapidly, unable to regain control, and was swallowed by the sea. Heartbroken and alone, Daedalus flew on to safety, mourning his beloved son. He finally reached the shore of a nearby island, which he named Icaria, in memory of Icarus. There, Daedalus wept and built a temple to Apollo, hanging up his wings as an offering. The tale of Daedalus and Icarus serves as a timeless reminder woven into the quilts of myths, of ambition and the perilous dance with curiosity and disobedience, compelling listeners young and old to understand and cherish the wisdom in the balance of respect for limits and the yearning for freedom. And so the story of the father and son, etched in the annals of the stars and sea, forever reminds us of the beauty and the tragedy of flying too close to the sun. Thank you for your subscription.